Hi, this is GP. Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, we will see struts example. Struts, the main file is pom.xml where we have all these dependencies relating to struts like struts core and struts convention plugin as shown here. So once we add all these dependencies, those jars will be downloaded and those will be stored on the dependency section. If you see all these jars, you will see the Maven dependency jars over here. So the web.xml file is the important file in struts application, where for any request with this URL pattern, this filter will be triggered. You see the filter mapping and filter over here. So for this corresponding URL pattern, corresponding filter is triggered to trigger the struts framework through this filter. So we have all our actions defined under the actions package over here. So we defined that package structure as well over here. So under this com example struts to actions, we have these two action classes. As soon as the request comes to our browser, it will be redirected to corresponding action classes. In our case, it will be redirected to home action file, and inside the home action file you see the actions. Anything like with home or anything blank, it will come to sign in page, which is the result. And if you see the sign in page, which is nothing but the page we just saw, this one. So once we enter the username and password over here and click this login button, it will invoke the login action based on the form action over here. And inside the login action, we have logic to check whether the name is PZ, whether the password is root. If that is the case, it will be returning success, otherwise it will return error. So let's see, let's give PZ and password as root, and if we say login, it will say hello PZ, which triggers this login action. So inside the login action, we are returning the success for PZ and root. So for success, we are mapping to hello.jsp, which is over here. So the hello.jsp is as shown here. So we are displaying basically hello and the name from the struts tag, property tag. So inside this login action, we have this name and password fields defined and those getters and setters. So the bean is defined over here. So as you can see, we have all these view components, JSPs, and we have all these action components triggered through this web.xml controller filter, and we have all these model related bean fields with their getters and setters over here. So in case if we give like wrong password or wrong username, for example, if I give something like wrong name, it will show this error message which is populated from this fault.jsp, because in case of any error we are redirecting to fault.jsp, and if you see the fault.jsp, we are displaying this kind of message, name or password is wrong, and then we are including again the sign in sign.jsp. So this is the message, name or password is wrong, and everything else is sign in.jsp. Thank you.